Hello everyone, it's Rock Cran. I'm coming back to you with another video, and today, well, I want to talk to you about something. People are clamoring right now for Joe Manganiello and HBO Max to make a Deathstroke TV show or a movie, something, I don't know. But they want something. They want Joe Manganiello to be able to play Deathstroke. And I'm down with that. I'm completely and utterly down with Joe Manganiello being able to play Deathstroke. But I want to go over with a little bit of the history of the character here. This is, he's a villain. He's not an anti-hero. He's a villain. He will kill your best friend. He will chop your head off. He is not a hero of any kind. He's a villain. Straight up bad guy. Manu Bennett played him on Arrow and played it perfectly. And the guy that played him on season 2 of Titans did an amazing job as well. This is the issue I'm having with Joe getting his own thing, because we have two shining examples of what Deathstroke should be, and of course there's Knights and Dragons. Go on HBO Max. This is another thing I want people to do. If you want more Deathstroke, go on HBO Max. Watch Knights and Dragons. Watch Titans season 2. If you want some Deathstroke, go watch that. Show some interest. Make those streaming numbers go up for those things. If you want more Deathstroke, I'd say go do that. But do not think you're going to get an anti-hero story. If that's what they give us, I don't want it. Deathstroke is a villain. He's a bad guy. A very bad guy. So let's go into the comic book history of the character. I know I'm not casually comics. I'm not a cute girl that you can look at and be like, wow. No, I'm just me, Rock Grin, and there ain't nothing. You can't see me. It's dark out here. I'm homeless, so that's why I make my YouTube videos like this. But anyways, Deathstroke is not a hero of any kind. Not an anti-hero. Not a hero. No, he's a villain. But you go back to the origin of the character. He's a Vietnam War veteran. He was experimented on. He was given amazing powers. One of which, back in the day, was to use 90% of his brain. Where most people only use 10 to 15%. He uses 90% of his brain. Amazing tactician. Amazing tactician. And that's Slade Wilson. We got to talk about that too. That's his name. And then Marvel created Wade Wilson based off kind of the same thing. Ninja swords and guns, and yeah. They basically just stole the character. But it's okay. Whatever. Deathstroke is very popular, as is Deadpool. I'm okay with both of them being very popular. But Deathstroke has had many incarnations at DC. And, well, as we're going through his history, his son went to Hive. Hive gave him powers and was told, this is the quest or whatever, kill the Teen Titans. This is why Slade Wilson is such a big Teen Titans antagonist, because he watched his son attack them and die because of Hive. But he didn't blame Hive. He didn't blame Hive. I mean, he does blame Hive, but he continues to work with Hive. He says, well, my son could not complete his contract. I will. will. And so Deathstroke becomes a Teen Titans antagonist because his son died in his arms fighting the Teen Titans. But the powers that Hive gave him killed him. Can't think of his name, Jason or something. The character's name was Ravager, which is picked up years later by Rose Wilson. Another offspring of Slade Wilson. So, yeah, Slade is not a good guy. And if you watch, like, the Teen Titans cartoon, Slade's a bad guy. He's a really bad guy. You watch Titans Season 2. He's a bad guy. He thinks he's honorable. This is what I love about the character. He thinks he's honorable, when he's really just a piece of shit. He's an assassin for hire. Just like Deadshot. Deadshot thinks of himself as a decent person, even though he kills people for money. Deadshot and Deathstroke are not the same character, but they're both mercenaries, and they both kill people for money. Now, in Season 2 of Titans, Slade comes out of retirement because Jason Todd is on television. Titans are back, yo! Slade has a problem with the Titans. Slade hates the Titans. And the Titans he made a deal with Dick Grayson. They're never going to rise again. They're never going to rise again. No more Titans. No more Titans. He'll retire, and no more Titans. Well, as you watch Season 1 and you get into Season 2, the Titans are coming back. They are coming back. They are inhabiting Titans Tower in San Francisco. This is something that's happening. And Deathstroke, he's just buying some groceries or something. Sees it on TV. The Titans are back, yo! Says Jason Todd. Well, now he's got to go kill them all. Dick broke a promise. No, it's amazing. Go watch it. Watch it. My friend won't watch it because Batman's old. Well, guess what? Batman got old. It's okay. You don't have to like it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Bruce Wayne is an old man. Ian Glenn, I don't know how old he is. I should look that up. Ian Glenn plays Bruce Wayne. And my buddy's like, he should be Alfred. Well, should he? I don't know. Ian Glenn is a good actor, though. So he plays Bruce Wayne on Titans. My friend won't watch it because Bruce Wayne's too old. Well, he's probably younger than me. Ian Glenn's probably younger than me. I'm not getting any younger. So, but anyways. Yeah, go watch Titans. Go watch Knights and Dragons. If you want Deathstroke. Go do that. Show HBO Max. You watch them on HBO Max. Show that there's an interest in the character. Hashtag Joe Deathstroke. Whatever the hashtag is, it's going around right now. I haven't seen it. I just watched a video where they were talking about it. And I'm like, well, yeah, Deathstroke. But he's not a hero. He's not a hero. He's not an anti-hero. He's a villain. Deathstroke is a bad guy. His name originally was the Terminator, and he's Deathstroke. Think about that. That's not a hero. Deathstroke is not a hero. He's a bad, bad dude. Deathstroke, the Terminator. And this is what people are clamoring for right now. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I just want people to know more about the Terminator. And if you ever read the Teen Titans, the new Teen Titans, I should say, by George Perez and Marv Wolfman, Deathstroke is a very bad guy. He has sex with a 13-year-old girl. He is not a good guy. But that's just me saying. I love the character. Absolutely love the character. But he's not an anti-hero. He's not a good guy. He's a terrible fucking person. In every iteration of his book, in every iteration of the comic, in every iteration except maybe Knights and Dragons. Knights and Dragons, he's basically an anti-hero. But that's not the character. The character's a villain. The character's a villain. If Joe Manganiello wants to play an anti-hero as Deathstroke, good for him. I mean, it's not like it's not there. It's not like they haven't done this. But Deathstroke, the Terminator, is a villain. He's a villain. Slade Wilson is a bad, evil person. Don't forget that. He allowed his son to get his throat slit. He watched his other son die in his arms. He doesn't care about his wife, about his children. He's a villain. He's a villain. Don't forget this. Yes, I want to see Joe Manganiello, however you say his name. I want to see him succeed in his career as Deathstroke. I want more of that, yeah. I thought he looked great in Zack Snyder's Justice League. The one scene we got of him, or the two scenes we got of him, they're very different, but yeah, I want him to succeed in his career as Deathstroke. But Deathstroke is not a good guy. And he's a terrible villain. I mean, he's one of the best bad guys you can have. And like they're saying, they want him to fight Batman. Go after Batman. Batman being one of the greatest superheroes ever. I used to have, well, still do, Deathstroke versus Batman. And it's awesome. It's a comic book. It's awesome. They fight each other so hard. Oh, it's amazing. It was written by Marv Wolfman. I can't tell you the artist's name. I don't remember. It's awesome, though. Batman gets his ass kicked. But he beats Deathstroke because he's Batman. He's the hero. That's how comic books work. He doesn't die to Deathstroke. So yeah, this is all I want to talk about. Deathstroke is a bad guy. He's not a hero, not an anti-hero. Deathstroke, the Terminator, is a bad guy. Joe Manganiello wants to play him on HBO Max as a series or as a movie. Good for him. Good for him. Hashtag Joe Deathstroke DC Universe Restore the Snyderverse. Whatever the hashtag is. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm reacting to a video I just watched, really. And I thought, a little history lesson about the character was in order. Casually Comics is going to do a way better one tomorrow. I know she will. Because that's how it works. I mean, I hope you all enjoy the video. And if you do, hit the like button. Hit the bell for notifications. Ring the bell so you get every video I drop. I've been doing a lot more lately. And, yeah. I love y'all. Peace.